Well, I really don't like this subject. Don't like, I don't know why, but it's one I've always tried to avoid. It's not that I'm philosophically ambivalent on it. It's because I'm quite passionate, as the last video obviously demonstrates. I guess I just figured it's not an issue worth talking about. I mean, if you're a religious asshole, you're a religious asshole. And so this kind of crap would make sense to you. And I would just presume that anybody who's an atheist can be rational enough to figure out it's none of their fucking business. But anyway, all right. Yeah, well, your reply was unsatisfactory, okay? Explain a couple things. 40 million women a year have to face this decision. Abortion isn't like, you know, eating candy or something, idiot. It's not a fun procedure, okay? Women have an incentive to avoid having to have an abortion. It's not a pleasant process. It's expensive. They have an incentive to avoid it already. So it's just bullshit to talk about like you just have one like it's nothing, like you just pull a string and it's all over. You know, that's really only a man could come up with that kind of asshole perception that it's a fun time having an abortion. So anyway, I don't even know where to go with this crap. I mean, so you change two of your opinions. Okay, so you get the rape thing and you get the accident thing. So just because I make one fucking video, I've changed your fucking opinion. Yet you could jokingly talk about throwing people in goddamn prison on a philosophy that is so fucking weak, you know, that I could wipe it out in a 10-minute video. I mean, that's the part that really pisses me off. If you can't get your goddamn facts right, you don't have your opinion down straight, then keep your goddamn mouth shut. There's no fucking point in talking about things when you're, you know, that's the definition of an asshole. Somebody's talking out of their ass. I mean, you just decide to blow some farts on the subject of abortion, a very critical and serious subject, especially in this goddamn country, and you take it like it's a big fucking joke going to prison. You know, we have people running for president of the United fucking States who would throw women in fucking jail for having an abortion. You stupid fuck. It's not a slight issue. It's not a fun subject. It's not one you make fucking jokes about throwing people in jail about. Alright, so the only other argument you fucking made was this idiotic argument about animals and shit. Yeah, I'm not really concerned about first-year-old babies. Yeah, you know, they do circumcisions in this goddamn country most of the time without anesthesia. That's because doctors are pretty damn sure the thing ain't feeling a goddamn motherfucking thing. It's a ball of reflexes. It has no fucking nervous system that's working properly. Oh yeah, it can twitch and it can stick its thumb in its eye, but that's it, baby. It doesn't have a complex consciousness. And so yeah, I'm not real concerned. But the point is that's where society takes over. Once the baby's outside the woman, it's no longer a parasite inside her body. It's no longer her business anymore. Once it pops out, once it makes that divide, it's an independent creature then. And then society can make some kind of rules and say, yeah, you can't kill those things. Okay? It has the right then, because the woman has no reason to demand that she own possession of it anymore. Okay? It's not inside of her. It's not affecting her life one fucking bit once it's outside of her. She can choose to just walk the fuck away if that's what she wants to do. And so then if you want to sit there and pick it up and hug it and kiss it and take care of it, that's your fucking business. As a society, you have every fucking right to waste as much money as you want on everything else you want to do, trying to take care of it. Even if it weighs 1 little pound, you can spend, you know, $400,000 to keep that little fetus alive and grow it up into a little kid that'll have lung problems for the rest of its life and half a brain and might be blind. But that's society's choice. Society can have that fucking freedom. And that's its goddamn business. And that's the difference between my concern for fucking animals and my concern for, you know, where this dividing line is. All right, the dividing line is consciousness. You say it can't be measured, it can obviously be measured. It's easy to find, it's easy to see it. You can see it in a goddamn animal, you stupid fuck. I mean, it's not complex to figure out how conscious something is. You interact with it and you will see how it interacts with you. That's the definition of consciousness. Stupid. You know? I mean, really think about it for a minute. If a baby was sound asleep, and let's say a 2-year-old baby, sound asleep, it has no person can say they remember being 2 years old. They might remember one event, maybe, possibly. but we have no memories of early childhood to speak of. Say a 2-year-old's sound asleep, and we just give it some gas and we just make it a permanent sleep. Have we committed a crime? Is a horrible tragedy taking place? Has there been, buckets and buckets and buckets of horrible anguish and suffering? Have they taken place? Has this baby been horrified by the prospect that it won't survive? It doesn't even know what survival is. It doesn't know what a human is. It doesn't know what a fucking dog is. It doesn't know shit. It has no fucking perspective, none whatsoever. But that deer, that 10-point buck out in the field who's lived a life, who's had some experiences and done some things and had some adventures, he has a little concern for his welfare. He's understood that stuff hurts, that stuff can harm him. All right, he has a perspective, and you don't give a shit about him. You go out and eat him any day, wouldn't you? Yeah, you'd go right out there, shoot his fucking brains out and eat him because you say it's the natural fucking way. Well, fuck this. I mean, fuck this whole fucking idiotic conversation. Like I said, if you are so, where you have to sit there and think during doing a reply video to me, whether or not, oh yeah, well, maybe, blah, blah, blah. If that's the way laws are going to be passed in the world, then yeah, we're fucking goddamn doomed. Because if arrogant fucks who can't even figure out what their goddamn opinion is, who have absolutely no confidence in it, who haven't spent years developing it, can sit there and just pull it out of their fucking ass and all of a sudden throw people in jail for 5 years, fuck that. Jesus Christ. I mean, it's just so stupid to even have this fucking conversation. You made an idiotic, moronic, stupid video. Your philosophy on abortion is stupid. Your concern for these, non-conscious beings is stupid. I mean, what the fuck can I possibly say? The whole thing is just maybe it's the heritage of your country, the Catholic or the whatever, that, this is ingrained in your brain, that, little wobbly babies are doing something meaningful and profound, but they're fucking not. Ugh. So anyway, what else needs to be addressed? Is there anything else that needs to be said? Yeah, just stop making videos until you fucking know what you're talking about.